in the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Aries, and welcome to your April 2019 tarot reading with me. Happy birthday to those of you who are having solar returns, celebrating your birthdays in April. And happy Easter to those of you who celebrate Easter. I do have a little bit of an Easter setup. As you guys know, those of you who are, coming back to view my videos, and those of you who aren't new, welcome to those of you who are new. I don't really celebrate the holidays, the man-made holidays. For me, I feel like the holidays are mass rituals where a lot of people around the world are doing similar things. So we do have Easter this month. To me, Easter is like the spring equinox. I'm calling it the portal of rebirth. So we have a lot of eggs and rabbits for new beginnings. In Aries, this is a very important energy for you because you guys do bring in the spring equinox. The sun moving into Aries is symbolic for the spring equinox. So Easter this is all a huge time of rebirth and new beginnings. And lucky for you guys, you get to celebrate your birthdays with this energy. That's why you guys are such special zodiac signs. So let's talk a little bit about astrology, and then we'll get into the cards for April. Aries, this is the astrological new year, right? This is your birthday, an end to a cycle. So you are going through first house energy, Aries. And this is specific for you because the first house is Aries. So this is about yourself. The first house is about self. It's about how people view you. It's your personality. It's the home of the ascendant, right? So it's kind of how you represent yourself, and again, how other people see you. It's all about the I am energy. And it's very lovely because you guys are the first reading that I'm doing this month. I am a little bit late. This Aries energy has definitely transformed me into a completely new version of myself. So that's why the videos are late. But yeah, guys, this is interesting. I'm to the point where I'm recording Aries first again, which is going to put the cycle back to where it should be, where Taurus is second and Gemini is third. So I'm happy to be talking to you guys first. A little bit about Taurus season. We will have Taurus season. So April. I've been really stuck in March lately. Geez. April is shared by Aries and Taurus. So we're going through first house energy as Aries. And then on the 19th, which is just a few days away, we do have the sun moving into Taurus. So this is going to be about your resources, right? So basically, in April, it's all about who you are and what you have, Aries. Your possessions, your finances, your worth. So there we go. We do have some full moons, okay? We've got a new moon in Aries. That was on April 6th. I just uploaded a video for that if you guys would like to check out those messages. And we do have a new moon in Aries, and we have a full moon in Libra, okay? The first full moon in Libra we had was March 20th. And that was in the house of your relationships, Aries. So there's definitely some completions going on as far as relationships, not just romantic, but family relationships, the relationship you have with yourself, romantic relationships, relationships with co-workers. All relationships are being completed. Cycles are being completed for Aries, okay? And we do have a second full moon in Libra on April 19th. So this year is very rare. We have 2 full moons in Libra. So that means 2 full moons in your 7th house, Aries. Lots of energy completing with all those relationships, okay? The last thing I want to talk to you guys about before we get into the tarot is Chiron and Aries. I haven't yet had a chance to record a whole video on that energy, but this is extremely important. Another thing that's important is Uranus shifting out of Aries. This happened last month, you guys, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it. So Chiron and Aries. Chiron just left Pisces. You guys want to research this, okay? I want to talk briefly about it because it does have a lot to do with healing, wounds, okay? So Aries, this shift with Chiron is going to really have you guys awakening to the things that wound you, right? But I have all the faith that Aries, you guys are warriors. You're the emperor, right? So it's hard to get an Aries down. But Chiron is one of those energies that brings a lot of wounds and healing. We all have things to heal. We all have wounds. So I do want you guys to keep in mind that Chiron is in Aries, and this is going to affect all of us, but it's definitely going to affect you guys, okay? So that's just a little bit about astrology for those of you who are interested in astrology as well as tarot. And now we're going to get into the tarot messages. So I did get a gift. I got some tarot cards from actually an Aries friend. So shout out to Brooke for gifting me these beautiful tarot cards. The box is down here. Hopefully I don't knock a bunch of stuff down. But it's called The Whispers of Nature. I thought it was very, very beautiful deck to bring out for the springtime. So I am pulling new cards this month. I already have one for you, Aries. And we're going to start the reading by revealing this card. And we're going to read from the book, okay? So the card that you guys have is Adventure, which is super pretty because I've been using these cards a little bit over the past week, just trying to get used to them, getting messages for myself. And this is this card came out for me last night. So when I seen that this card came out for you guys, I was like, wow, you know. So let's go ahead and read from the book about this adventure. So April has something to do with some kind of adventure for you guys. Now these cards are really detailed, so I want to take a moment here just to look at the detail. We have kind of like a earth mermaid. It looks like a seaweed mermaid there, and she's in the middle of a seashell. And look at there, we have a very beautiful full moon. So there might be an adventure that happened between March 20th and April 19th, because that's the full moon. I see a lot of stars in this picture, in earth and water, to be very specific, okay? So if any of that, if seashells, or if any of these signs are jumping out at you guys, that's coming up in the card. Let's go ahead and read about this adventure. It says, it is an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escape or escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair and the sun on your back. So Aries, this is an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere. I'm feeling a Knight of Wands energy with that short jaunt. Basically, you know, charging forward to things that you enjoy, outdoors and travel, things coming like that, different outlooks, new opportunities, and you're really going to feel so much better after taking a break, okay? So that's what's coming up as far as this card. We have some kind of adventure. April is an adventure for you guys. So yeah, that's what we have for the oracle. I'm going to go ahead and lower the camera now because we're going to get into the tarot. So the pre-shuffle, I shuffled the cards before recording. We do have the Sun card, which was very suiting because the Sun is in Aries. And the Sun is what we call exalted in Aries. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what that logically means, but the energy of that statement, it feels like the Sun is quite comfortable in Aries. The exaltation, it's exalted. Just kind of like, I think Venus is exalted in Pisces, maybe. So the Sun, this is your solar return, you guys, right? It's a childlike energy, most positive card in the tarot deck that people can receive. It's light, clarity, warmth, joy, that inner child energy. It is a specific Leo, if those of you are dealing with Leo. Some of you may even have sons as children, or you may be a son, but for all of you, I feel like this is just about your happiness, your clarity. Behind the Sun card, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So the sun may be shining on you guys, making you more attractive. For those of you who are single or just single financially, this is financial abundance, being in the garden of your own worth. This could be that Taurus energy coming in, the Sun in Taurus. There might even be a Virgo or a Capricorn, but this is about your happiness. The sun is shining on you, Aries, this month in April, and you know, that could be a little bit like a spotlight. I know solar returns, this is speaking about your solar return. When the sun returns back to where it was when you were born, all of you have experienced this sometime in April if you're an Aries watching. So yeah, spotlight is on you, Aries. This is about what makes you happy, what you can see, your clarity, your enlightenment, even success, okay? And that inner child energy coming out. Okay, and the sun is even getting more powerful as we reach the spring. The spring equinox has brought the sun out more, even though it's raining right now as I'm recording this, which is ironic. But yeah, Aries, the underlying energy, the sun. So we've got something going on there with that, some kind of adventure. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you in April. So what are the messages for Aries for April 2019? Messages for Aries for April 2019. So we had a handful of cards come out. We have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Those are your first three. Very interesting. Underlying energy so far is the Eight of Wands, some sort of travel, messaging. You know, Mercury, it just came out of retrograde in Pisces, and it is in Aries as I record this. So communication, fast forward travel. I see communication here with the Page of Swords too. There could even be some kind of spying energy. Travel, of course, if I haven't mentioned that yet. Fast forward movement. Let's get the rest of your reading first, Aries. I do see the Page of Wands under the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely something that you want to do, Aries. The Page of Wands, in this case, is you. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's another page. So a message, right? There is some kind of passionate message coming up here. I feel like this is you communicating once Mercury heads into Aries, which it just did last night on April 17th. We've got some fire going on here. Okay, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. We've got some fire. All fire energies at the bottom of your deck so far for this message here. The Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So this could be a message about marriage, commitment, new relationships, moving in with people, maybe even a new home environment, some kind of message coming on, and it's like moving very fast, Aries. I feel like this is you wanting to move very fast into a relationship. And what do you know? We have the Magician card, a Virgo, a Gemini, but this is Mercury. So there is something here about Mercury moving into Aries, okay? And then again, we have the Three of Wands. So we have 4 wand cards and the Mercury card. If you guys can see that, Three of Wands, the Magician, Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. You've been waiting on some sort of passionate communication, waiting for someone to express something to you, waiting to express something to someone else. The next card out would be the Justice card, Libra energy, that Libra full moon, your opposite sign. Some of you could be dealing with a specific Libra or have Libra energy. This is also a judge, a jury. This could be some kind of case or something like that, court case. But what I'm gathering so far is that you guys are waiting on your ships to come in. You're waiting for some kind of communication, right? It might be about a home or a marriage, a celebration. This could be your birthdays for some of you guys who are not married or dealing with a commitment. It's your foundation, a home, but it's a celebration. And the Page of Wands, it looks like it's you guys. This newly found passion, this passionate message coming in here quite fast. But it's interesting, these cards. Let's go ahead and get you 3 more. What else do we have for Aries for April 2019? Give me 3 more cards for Aries, April 2019. We have the Queen of Cups with the Death card. So this is definitely a specific Scorpio for some of you guys. It's coming up right underneath the Three of Swords. So a couple of things here. There could be a separation from a water sign, female specifically. Doesn't have to be, but this looks like a female Scorpio for some of you. It could be a female Cancer or Pisces, or just energy that you have. I do feel Scorpio for some of you for sure. Maybe there's an emotional separation. Some of you guys could be trying to nurture your own broken heart. This was a sudden ending or beginning with someone emotionally. It could have been a sudden ending or beginning with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman. Unless this is you coming up as a queen, if you're a feminine energy watching. But someone here is separated from a water sign, separated emotionally because of a sudden ending or beginning. Something's transforming here. But you know, something, even though it's dead, even though it's transforming and becoming reborn, there is something here about holding on. Maybe some of you are holding on to a Scorpio, hanging on to something that has dead and gone. Let's see what else. 2 more cards, please. Wow, look who's showing up. The Emperor. This is you. We've got your card, Aries, coming up for your reading. And at the bottom of the deck, I did just see a peek of the Sun card. Okay, that card was being known with this Emperor. So your happiness again, but bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So this is Aries really wanting to move fast in April because the sun is in your sign. Aries is a fast moving sign. I mean, some of you are wanting to move fast into newer home environments. Some of you are wanting to move fast with, new love interests after a separation. Aries, I'm feeling a lot of energy here, but this is definitely Mercury in Aries, okay? Please know that Mercury coming into your sign makes communication very important. It's not retrograde. It is coming right off of that crazy Pisces energy, but it's going to want you guys to move forward mentally. Mercury in Aries is all about charging forward passionately, fast, like a cardinal fire sign, like you are. So fast forward movement, maybe through the internet, and look, Page of Wands still under there. Something Aries wants to say or express, it's like almost like a volcano energy. It might even be explosive passion that if you don't say this soon, you're going to explode. So yeah, definitely wanting to move forward, Aries, with a person, place, or thing. Give me one more card for Aries. I think it was almost the Magician. Some of you guys need to rest more and heal more, because there is an indication here of feeling a bit trapped inside your own mind, obsessive thoughts. There we go. That Eight of Wands is sticking around. Now, the bottom of your deck for your whole reading, we'll look more into this at the end. Two of Cups. So possible reconciliation with a person, definitely some kind of relationship. Venus is moving into Aries as well. A lot of this Pisces energy, Chiron, Mercury, Venus, all of it's moving from the 12th house to the 1st house, which symbolizes a new beginning. So Venus here is going to bring in attraction, make you guys feel more abundant and confident. Venus in Aries is super confident. She's the warrior of love, or the goddess of love. So yeah, Aries, please keep in mind that there's some planets coming into your guys' sign in April that's really, changing some stuff. So let's go ahead and take this from the top. Start with the Three of Swords. All these cards came out together, so I do feel like they come together, but we're going to take it one by one. We have the Three of Swords. So April is not without heartbreak for some of you guys. I feel like this is old heartbreak. You guys are still emotionally reflecting on, things and people from the past, especially those of you who are dealing with water signs. Some of you are Aries with water sign energy, so you might have like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Moon, Venus, rising. I do see water in Aries. A lot of you are with water signs, or you were. There is a water sign here who seems to be focused elsewhere. We'll get into that in a minute. This Three of Swords, though, is loss. This is how you're starting out April, Aries. Maybe a little bit of heartbreak. Some of you guys might be going through breakups, separation, or feeling lost in another area. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have a combination here of water, fire, earth, and air. So you guys could be dealing with any of the elements, but this is your mental space. You guys could be thinking a lot about a breakup or loss from the past, or just feeling heartbroken in some kind of way. This is that Chiron energy, honestly. Making you guys feel that loss, that heartbreak, those wounds in the heart, okay? Another thing with the Three of Swords is communicating from the heart, okay? That's what I like to say about this card, because we have three swords of communication jabbed into the heart. This might take place when Mercury and Venus are both in your sign. That's the heart and the head over heart decisions. Some kind of pain there, though, Aries. Heartbreak, okay? Linked to the Queen of Cups. But the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. In spite of that heartbreak, receiving very real offers, financially, physically, mentally, romantically. The Ace of Pentacles is something in April coming in that you guys need, whether it be money, a home, a car, a truck, whatever it might be, Aries. This is a very earthly offer. It's a new beginning. Maybe you guys fall into some kind of money or new job. It's a new beginning. It's a gift from the universe. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you guys with this Ace of Pentacles and this Three of Swords, it could have been a loss of a new beginning financially. Some of you guys are feeling financial loss with this energy, but next month when there's a new moon in Taurus, that'll be a great time to set intentions for things like this to come in, your values, your possessions. But I did just pick up on that some of you guys are experiencing the loss of business relationships or like new jobs, okay? The Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of loss of money, finances, something like that, okay? Maybe because of a relationship. And then the next card is the Page of Swords. So someone here is spying, whether it be on social media. I do see someone here is spying on your social media, Aries, especially with the Eight of Wands down here. Someone wants to communicate something with you. I don't think they have yet. They may in April sometime when Mercury goes into Aries. Now, we had a retrograde in April. So communication, Pisces, when Mercury is in Pisces retrograde, it was very hard for people to communicate because our minds were kind of under the ocean. You know, Pisces makes things very illusion and fantasy. So I think Mercury moving into Aries today is going to help us be more bold. It's going to help people communicate, not just you, Aries, but like everyone. So this person who's spying, I don't know if this is someone who's watching, who's spying on you as far as this new beginning, because we do see that. It could have been someone that you separated from who's still watching you, waiting for some kind of realistic offer. Because I do see that. Now, there's a new beginning here that's being watched by someone. This could be you, Aries, but it looks like maybe a Gemini. We have 2 air cards here in the middle of an Earth. So communication about finances is coming up here. Grounded communication, logical communication with the swords in the air. But I'm sorry, with the earth and the air. We have earth and air energy starting out your reading. So really grounding yourself mentally about whatever you feel has been lost, heartbroken, separated. But I'm telling you, Aries, there's definitely someone here who is spying on you in April, or it could be you who's spying. And it's happening I don't want you to think there's someone creeping outside your window or anything like that, but this is someone who's periodically checking your your Facebook, Instagram, things like that, keeping an eye on you, viewing your Snapchat story. This is definitely internet spying, someone who's spying from afar. But this is also a message. I don't want to forget that the the Page of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles is a financial message coming in, probably the first half of April. There might be someone who's watching you at work, watching what you can do, and because they see what you're doing, they might offer you, a promotion or something like that. But there is some kind of quick truth coming in here. This is a spy for most of you, but it is also someone who wants to come in and say the truth, whether that's you or someone else. To me, honestly, this looks like someone who has something to say about some kind of new money coming in. There's some kind of quick truth that comes in about an Ace of Pentacles. And then this 3 of Swords is also interesting too. Let's move to the second half of April. Kind of chime all these messages in together. We have the Queen of Cups. If this is not a water sign female, or I guess I should just say water sign, because some of the male water signs have female energy, because water is a feminine element. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, male or female. I do see that some of you guys are, separated from water signs, okay? If you're not separated from a water sign, this is about mastering your emotion, okay? Very nurturing woman here, Queen of Cups. She's calm emotionally, nurturing. Some of you guys are quite simply nurturing a broken heart. You're still trying to love. This is someone who's trying to love and meet new people, open their heart. This is definitely an opening your heart kind of energy here, okay? Queen of Cups doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be the energy you're taking on to kind of not be afraid to love again. With that Chiron in your sign, it could definitely make you guys a little bit afraid to love, because you might feel too broken or too hurt, someone here feels very broken, and there is new love in April. There's definitely a connection in April. There's some of you are in relationships, but secretly inside, even though there's these new offers and this truth coming in, maybe even someone who's spying on you, there's still this broken heart. There's still this element of separation here. So some of you, there could be a broken-hearted water sign. I don't know why I keep stalling about saying that, but I do see some of you guys, there is a broken-hearted Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio who is relevant to your reading. If it's not a water sign, someone just feels emotional loss here, whether it's you or someone else. The next card is quite suitingly the Emperor. This is your ruling card. This is about authority. It could be your father coming up. Some of you guys have a financial opportunity this month with your father. But if it's not your father, Aries, because this is the father of the tarot. If it's not your father, and if you're not a father, if there's no father to your children or something like that, this is about being a boss. Some of you guys have an opportunity coming in April to step up at work, to be more in control, because this is control, a leader, confidence, bravery. But aside from that, I do see that some of you guys are keeping your eye on a water sign here. You see in the Emperor card how he's looking over at the Queen of Cups. Now, there's a water sign who has water signs are really intuitive, but she's not facing you, Aries. Or I should say, they're not facing you. This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But some of you guys are keeping your eye on a water sign woman. Okay, you can see the eyes there of that Emperor, just ever so slightly looking over to that Queen of Cups. It's probably because of a separation. Some of you guys are waiting maybe to travel. If it's not a water sign, then you guys are looking over at your own emotion, trying to be more open, trying to heal. This is definitely healing a broken heart. Definitely some new financial opportunities for Aries this month. Some of you is going to be with your fathers or with your boss, becoming a boss. But I do see something weird here with Aries looking over at someone they have emotions with. Okay? Sometimes this is as a mother. I do see a mother and a father here. The mother of water, mother of your emotions, but basically healing this broken heart. And then we have the Eight of Wands at the end of April. So end of April, we're approaching this now. There's going to be something that quickly approaches you, like maybe even some long distance travel. This is traveling like maybe even to different states, different cities. Like this is quite a long distance. Could be communication through the internet. Now, this is where I'm going to talk about this. Someone here is spying on you on the internet. They might be waiting to see if you're in a relationship or not. You know, I do see someone here who spied and found out that someone was in a new relationship, so they're hurt. You know, some of you are in new relationships, or you're at least connecting with someone emotionally in April. There's someone here that you all have in mind. I mean, Venus is coming into Aries. By the end of April, you're all going to have this Two of Cups. Now, this is a choice. Some of you have a choice to make between someone new, someone old, a reconciliation, getting back together with someone. But yeah, there's someone here who's spying on you, Aries, or maybe you're doing this. And it's, you know, I'm not really feeling a creepy vibe. I feel like they just have something to say to you. They're just checking up on you. But this is international travel, communication. This is definitely a message about Aries, Mercury and Aries. In holding these cards like this is something that Aries wants to say when Mercury is in their sign. Something you're thinking, communicating, especially through, it's very passionate communication through someone who might be at a long distance or someone who you're communicating with over the internet. This might be a boss who's traveling or travel with your father, something like that, Aries. So pretty interesting. Two of Cups at the bottom. Wow, Two of Swords under that, Five of Swords under that. So it looks as if there's some arguments in April, or maybe just something that needs to change mentally, because this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So speaking of Mercury and Aries, I don't want to forget to say that can start some wars, arguments when it comes to the way people are communicating. This is someone who doesn't want to fight anymore. They're laying down their sword, which is not typical for an Aries to lay down a sword, but you have to pick and choose your battles wisely, Aries. Someone here in this situation, it's like losing the battle but winning the war, picking your battles wisely again. There is some conflict here, and it's about this choice. So we've got an argument here. It might be over finances that you're waiting on, but this is the bottom of your deck, the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys are at a crossroads between two people or lovers. It could be a Leo with water sign energy and air energy. It could be a water sign with Leo, air energy. I see fire, water, and air here with this Leo here. Or it's just a strong, some of you guys have really intertwined yourself emotionally with a person, place, or thing. This is a choice. Some of you guys are conflicted when it comes to love. Like this is, you know, your mind thinking one thing and your emotions feeling something different. Definitely a choice here that you guys aren't wanting to make in April. You know, someone here is blindfolded to, should I get back with this person or should I not? I mean, I still have feelings for this person, but I'm not really sure if I should, what road I should choose. You know, so there's some conflict going on as far as that. When you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords, definitely a crossroads. It might just be a decision that can impact your guys' relationships this month. It might cause some friction as far as communication, but there is an underlying energy of some kind of relationship. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, maybe any sign. It's just a choice. There's definitely some choices here. All right, Aries, so that's your reading. This month, I do have something kind of cool planned. We have this golden egg. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that yet. So we're gonna give this a shake. And what I had in there, you guys, are my astrology dice. So wow, Aries, you're receiving the sun as a planet, and it did land up here by the Three of Swords. So again, remember when you guys had the sun card at the beginning of your reading? I'm telling you, the sun being exalted in Aries has really gave you guys clarity. I mean, I know here it's almost as if you can't see something, but it's the sun shining on you. It may shine on conflict only because it has something to do with this choice. Now, the zodiac sign that you guys are getting, and it's right in between the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups, is Libra. So you guys might be dealing with a sun in Libra. I definitely see Libra here. So that's because Libra is your opposite. I do see Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn too, but it landed on Libra. And this is your opposite sign. It's that Libra full moon. There might be some separations. Now, I do want to say, you know, you're going through 7th house energy, which is relationships. April, there might be some separation. There might be some completions with relationships, choices, you know, because you're having a full moon in your opposite sign of Libra, which is your 7th house. And you guys are getting the 3rd house. We have planets, we have signs, and we have a house. And I rolled these just to see extra information. Now, there is a lot here with this Three of Swords. Some of you are separated from a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Libra, an Aquarius. And we have the sun here giving you clarity about this broken heart. I love that this sun came out because the sun is in Aries. If you have any Libra energy in your chart, it's important. Okay, so please look to your own chart for Libra, because I do see something here that needs to be healed in relationships. And then the 3rd house is all about communication, which is also important this month because we've got Mercury moving into Aries, okay? So whatever your 3rd house is in your chart, some of you guys may have a 3rd house in Aries. Some of you guys may have your sun in your 3rd house or something like that. My 3rd house is Aries. So this is about communication. This is about short distance travel, your lower mind. It's Gemini energy for some of you, okay? So we've got the 3rd house, and that kind of landed down here, I think, and it was right by the Emperor. So this is about what Aries has to say this month. Mercury is going to have you guys really wanting to communicate, especially about relationships, communicating about who you are, communicating with father figures and boss figures, communication with authority. So I'm going to try my best to come out with a Mercury and Aries video because I think it's important. But other than that, you guys, this is your reading for April. I do apologize that it was late. Hopefully this resonated. If you would like me to look into your personal energy and give you a personal reading, check my description box for all that additional information. And other than that, you guys, have a happy birthday for those of you who are celebrating late April birthdays. And I believe the next time I will talk to you guys is the full moon in Libra part 2. So I'll see you there. Bye.